Yo, how's it going there, chatters? Welcome back to the stream and welcome back to more Farthest Frontier. There's some new stuff in this game in terms of an update and a DLC, and we're going to take a look at both of them here today. Thanks to Farthest Frontier for sponsoring yet another live stream on this game. Recently, we kind of covered the 1.0 launch, but since then, the developer has a new version which allows you to place things more freely. I know many of you have been asking for this game to be not grid-based, so it officially is not a grid-based game anymore, although it still heavily follows that kind of format, but there are ways to get away from it. So it's kind of grid-based, but kind of not, and it's pretty sweet. I think that's called version 1.1 now or something or other. Sorry. And there's also a DLC, Cats and Dogs, that's out today as well, that adds some new challenges. So we're going to, I think maybe, I don't know, build in one of our old cities and see how it works, and then maybe build a new city. I'm not entirely sure, but let's go ahead and take a look at the newest version here, which has kind of officially released recently. Where is that one? Here it is. So as of the 9th of April, version 1.10 is now live. This is kind of the biggest thing in this game that really allows you to build freely. Like, look at that. You can freely rotate your town hall, and this allows you to do that with a lot of other buildings, including your houses and logging camps and other stuff like that. Pretty much every building in the game. So you can make a lot more free-form city. So that's very, very pretty. Like, look, that looks so much more realistic. Very good looking. So a very fun game that's only getting better. I spent an entire month playing this game when it first dropped, I think back in 2022. So 4 years ago, Farthest Frontier came out, and recently it came out 1.0, and now it's awesome. So just over a month ago, the 1.1 version came out, and now there's a new Cats and Dogs DLC. So this allows you to breed animal companions, purchase dogs and cats from the trader to breed them in your kennels with 18 different possible variations. Oh. Every new settlement starts with a dog or cat companion that traveled across the wilderness with the aspiring settlers. Okay, so you just got to buy like another cat or dog to then have them start breeding, and then they'll probably have some benefits to the town, which is cool. Also, new buildings construct cat and dog kennels to feed and care for your pets, and a dog house to have your animal companions best positioned near your crops and livestock. And why would that be? Because there's new threats. Groundhogs can infest crop fields and devastate yields, and also foxes can be, well, they'll hunt down your chickens. So there must be a way then to protect those crops and animals with the dogs, and maybe the cats too. Like, you'd think they would catch rats or something like that, right? I don't know. New decorations embellish your settlement with new unique things like the hedge garden, topiary garden, and trellis with multiple variations of each. So this is all out now on Steam. We have a link on our YouTube channel, but you can get it right now. 15% off for a little extra added bonus if you'd like it. And it seems pretty cool. Let's watch a little quick video on it, and then we'll jump in. I think maybe we'll try to find a city that we've already started to establish to see if we can trade for it, and see if we can get ourselves a dog and or a cat. Maybe we have to start a fresh game. That might be required too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you have to start a new game for the DLC to kick in, but we'll give it a gander. Here we go. Oh, there's your doggo. Looks like, is that a border collie? Oh, that music though always hits. And there's your town developing through time. That must be the kennels there. Oh, the dog's doing a oh, the person was actually indicating for them to roll over. Okay, that's actually cool. Dogs don't just wander around. They actually, oh wow. Are those Bober? Giant beavers, but those are the groundhogs, man. And there are the foxes. Uh-oh. And the dog's keeping them at bay. And making them run out of town. That's cool. I wonder if hunters and other people can hunt them too, like keep the foxes away. So this is the first of hopefully many DLCs from Crate Entertainment for Farthest Frontier. I hope this is not the last of the DLCs we see for this game. But oh, also that version 1.11 or whatnot adds bridges as well, which is awesome. Different bridges, wooden bridges. All right, let's jump back into Farthest Frontier. It's been a good day, a big day of exciting new releases, updates, DLCs, and more. So let's keep the celebration going. The hype train is leaving the station. Let's jump into some Farthest Frontier. Okay. Now, if we start a new city, I'll probably do a speed build to where we can get a trade depot up. Gotta make some changes here, and then we'll get right into it. Let's see. General settings. Video. Okay, I need to do a... Oh, boy. All right, let's try that. Oh, okay. Okay. And we should have the DLC in it. I wonder if there's a way to actually tell. Oh, you know what? I wonder if you start a new settlement, if it'll ask you whether or not you want that DLC on. Game guide. Let me just check something real quick. I want to make sure we've got it installed, which I think it is, yeah. 260 megabytes for that, okay. Let's see. Well, we could try to load a city. Let me just see what happens if we load a city. Rockfield. You have to get this game now. You've always wanted city builders to include dogs. Cats is just a bonus. That is cool that they have that in, yeah. I hope to see more animals in the future, too. I do like it when a game, especially this one with such attention to detail for the farming and the animal husbandry, continues to add more animals. Hopefully we'll see more livestock and stuff, too. But it's cool that we get to defend our livestock and our crops against groundhogs and foxes. I think it's because they have guns. This makes you happy? Oh, good. Well, I'm glad people are enjoying the cats and the dogs. I was happy to see or hear they were getting a DLC, too. I've known about this for a while, but I couldn't say anything. And they announced it recently, but yeah, they told me about it a while ago. And I was like, all right, I can't say anything. But they said, you know, oh, it's going to have paws and claws. And I was like, oh, dear God, no. A bear DLC? And then I found out it was cats and dogs. Then I was relieved. Okay, let's see if we could build the kennels and stuff here. Or if we need to start a new game. Where would those be? Defenses. Housing, maybe? No? Amenities. Temple Academy. Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh, okay. So you don't have to start a new game. It's right there. Doghouse. A shelter for dogs. Dogs living in a doghouse wander the nearby area to scare away pests. Oh, so that's kind of like the rat thing. The rat catcher. But you'd probably want to put the doghouse close to... I wonder if the dogs will scare away the rats and stuff, too. Because I think the description for the rat catcher is that it uses dogs as well. A rat catcher helps keep rodents under control while... within their assigned work area. Rat catchers are especially needed around buildings that store grain and other food items. I thought there was something to do with there's dogs at the rat catcher or something like that. I always thought that was weird, but okay. Well, I mean, we could keep on trucking with this city. And this city, by the way, it has the new update going on too. Like you could see the buildings are a little bit more free-formed a little bit. But, let's keep going with this city, I guess. Why not? I think this is also on an easier difficulty because I was just trying to take a look at the update, so we're kind of playing on like normal. But at least, you know, chat doesn't have to wait for me to do my 14 re-rolls on whether or not I'm going to stick with the map. This time we will. Okay, so now we've got doghouse. Is there anything for the cats, or the cats stay at our houses? Also, it said it was supposed to start the game with the dog or cat, but I guess because we are loading a game, we might not, so we could just buy one. So right now we're building the saw pit, which I think will help us build the market. Yeah, and then the market unlocks the trading, I believe. Trading post is unlocked under tier 2. So we got to get to tier 2, actually. So to get to tier 2, we need to build a... We need to get to population 30 and build a market, and then we have to have 30 stone and 60 planks. So we'll get to work on that. So we'll speed up time a little bit, and we'll keep on gathering logs. So we've kind of just gotten started on this map. This was a while ago, just to take a little gander. But if we kind of are running out of time, I'll go to another city and we'll just kind of plop it in there. The rat catcher used to describe it as a settler using a dog. I think they rewrote it for the DLC. Okay. I had to make it more clear whether or not you get a dog with that. I always thought the rat catcher would just be a person setting traps. Or, I don't know, cats or something? Anyway, what are we building here? Oh, I think we're building a graveyard here. Bring out your dead. How we doing on housing? We got, 12 out of 32. Plenty of houses, okay. And I think we got a lot of people dedicated towards fishing. Food production. Food's good. What do we got? Firewood splitter 1. Oh, we got people farming already? We're doing farming? Did I build a farm? Oh, maybe that's what they're building over here. Oh, maybe these are farms. Oh, yeah, crop fields. Okay. All right, we're getting to farming then. Well, that'll come into play with the groundhogs then, if they happen to come around. I hope, by the way, if we kill foxes and groundhogs, that maybe there's a way to get, quote, meat from them. I mean, any sort of food or maybe pelt or whatnot would be useful. That'd be kind of a nice thing. Okay, so we got our storage here, stockyard, saw pit, and storehouse are there. Okay, so the rule for this playthrough, chat, actually, it's probably good that we started on this map because it shows really what you can do in the most recent build, is to try to get away from building as square as possible. The farm fields, however, still have to be squares, and some things do have to have, you know, you have to have squares in certain places. But this is cool. We built out on a peninsula. I also really like that. It's like we built out in Florida. We built out in Florida, chat. Building Disney World out here. It's one of your favorite city builders? Yeah, me too. I don't know why. It does things that other city builders maybe should have done a long time ago. Oh, we have another point to spend. Let's do that. Taxation, iron shares. 15% speed of farmer field work. Oh, okay. So when they do field work, I wonder if that only means when they clear the fields? Or, oh, less fertility loss from crops. Well, we're about to start fishing. A lot of these are pretty good. What's the best one, though? Maybe hygiene? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Having less people die is good. Like, less outbreak of cholera and stuff is good. It's another reason why I like this. It's kind of hardcore that way. Like, I don't know of a lot of the cities where they have, you know, cholera and typhoid outbreaks. Not too many of them, if there are. You know? Oh, that helps when they clear land for a farm plot? Oh, like what they're doing now. Okay. So it helps to set up farm fields faster. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Oh, man, that's so weird to actually be able to free build a road like that. That's so weird. You still have to kind of like lock to a grid, but it does feel more free. We'll make that road a little longer. Longer with Big Red. Okay. Ooh, building needs more workers. What one is that? Oh, the sawmill that just finished. The saw pit. Well, hopefully we can get more settlers. We need our advertisement policy in play, which is our food. So let's see. We got our wagon there, and I'm also trying not to cut down as many trees here, although we clearly need to in order to like clear room for housing, but I don't want to cut down all the trees. I think I'm leaving some. We're gathering more wood. We got plenty of firewood. Stone is kind of there. No money, though. But we got to double that population. Things will really help when we double the population. We got to get to 30, though, to get to Tier 2. That's our big goal. Big goal is to get to Tier 2. Town to Tier 2. That's what we need to do. And do we need another fishing dock? I guess we just need more people. Like, there's work to be done, but we need people to do the work. Which is always a double-edged sword in this game. Okay, so we... do we have a... We must have a forger? We have a hunter and a fisher. No forger? Forger right there. Shelter. No, that's a house. Oh, I just randomly built a house over there? Okay. Weird. I think it was just to do it. There's our forager. Okay. And they're foraging over there where the farms are, but let's go over here maybe? Seems like a good spot over there. Dobre. Okay, and then let's get this crops ready for assignment. Oh, damn. Oh, that's right. Oh. Another great thing, too, is this game now has a tutorial. That's what that is. Over on the left side, there's kind of a guided experience for the game, and that allows you to kind of have goals in the game to help you get get started. So, yeah, if you're new to the game or if you don't know what to do or what would be best, you can kind of just follow this guided experience and it'll teach you some things here. So now they want us to, and we're going to follow those goals too. So let's select a crop field and then select 3-year crop rotation. So pro tip, it's probably a best idea before even doing that to try to start getting rid of weeds, but we'll try to start with food, I guess. It's now midsummer, late summer. So I guess we can start with doing a little work into the field. And we'll do kind of a cover crop there and then maybe more working on the field for the first year. And then we'll start with a frost-resistant crop like peas early in the year. And then we'll do more cover crop just to regain fertility. Then we can do more work on that field. And then the next year, we can try to make carrots. Those are pretty frost resistant, and then back to working on the fields again. We want to get the rockiness and the weed level like to 0, so that way they're more fertile. So more farming time and space is spent towards the actual crops themselves. Also, very nice to make. I really do making smaller fields. I do big fields for like when I make wheat or when I make flax, because that's kind of I have those as kind of utility fields, or I think of them differently, because you know wheat is bread and then flax is linen, but these fields here for the crop rotation is good for like cabbage, for example. Cabbage is so good, dude. It's so resilient. It's good summer or winter. Kabache. Kabache is good. Probably a word for that. Is the word for that, I believe. Okay, we don't want to do a summer crop on that. Let's do something heat tolerant. Yeah, beans would be good there. And then back to work in the field, cover, and then... maybe we'll do carrots. Turnips. Oh, leeks are also very good. But they have a long season. Also, the squares. I didn't realize this until recently, though. The size of this box actually indicates how long the growth is for that process. I didn't even think about it. I think I've done a million tutorials on this game, and I didn't even think about how all of these different crops are basically like shown how long it'll take them to grow by how big this square is. So clearly, you could probably, in the same time that you could grow rye, you could grow peas and carrots. Like it's a little bit more, but you could almost grow 2 crops in the same amount of time. In fact, it looks like wheat, rye, and leeks take the longest to grow. And then hay. Hay. Let's maybe scoot these around. I'll try to put peas at the beginning of the year, then crop maintenance, then a cover crop again. That's just for your first couple of years. So remember, when you place down a field, make sure that you kind of remember to check back on it after maybe 5 or 6 years, so that way you can kind of change things around. It does take a little bit of time to have the farm fields become fully functional. Hi, that's right, hi. Oh, did I see snow? No. Like, oh, it's way too early for that. Okay, so we're going to build a market next, but we need people cutting down wood. Oh, it looks like somebody is working on that now. Got a couple people getting hands in over there at the logging site. We need more logs, though. Logs are low. But we do also want to stack up some firewood, too. The trees are starting to change color. You know what that means. Autumn is coming. Mm-hmm. Yeah, turnips are good, too. Some of those crops actually have some other bonuses. Like some of them are weed suppressors, I think. So they can get rid of weeds while also being a useful crop. But clover does a lot of that. I think it does. It gets rid of weeds and brings fertility. So it's like two-prong assault. No blueberries yet, Chad. No blueberries. Also, there might be enemies out here too. There might be a wolf den. I wonder if there... I didn't see this in the description for the DLC, but it would be kind of neat if there was like a fox den. Like if you could go and hunt foxes or something like that, that'd be kind of cool. Like at their actual dens. I don't know. Oh, we got another point to invest. What should we spend that on? Sustainable farming is good. Yeah, the blueberries are hard. Yeah, they're hiding. Stone cutting. Faster work on firewood, which is good, but... Oh, let's just do faster tree cutting overall. Perfect. If we're going to cut down trees, let's make it faster. I think we got a limited amount of people cutting down trees. So all this is building up to the big O reward, which is dogs and cats. Hopefully we can trade for some. But if we don't see it in this city, we'll go to some other city and try there. Okay, how many people are working on these fields? So we only got 2 people on a side as laborers, so they're only 2 people cutting down trees randomly to generate logs for the wood planks and stuff. Can we make a market now? We can. Oh, it's going to take 50 wood. 50 wood for that. Crazy. I will try to put our market over here. And so we'll just hold left click to build that. And I think I'll put our market a little further away from Town Hall. Maybe right there in the corner. So we can cover more houses. Nice. Then we'll just fit more houses in there. On that peninsula, keep them protected. Am I a dog or a cat person? Well, I like hot dogs and I like Chester Cheeto. But I've never tried both at the same time. So I don't know. I'm a cool cat, my dog. Nah, I like both. Oh, there's some deer there. Are we hunting? Nearby? Oh, we are right at the base. So that's bringing in pelts, and that's bringing in meat. And that's bringing in advertisement policy. The higher that number is for food stores, the more people will be like, oh, we're less likely to die here, honey. Let's move in. I strike you as a fish guy? Sometimes. Sometimes I can be very efficient. Oh, yeah. All right. Wonder what the dogs and cats might eat. Maybe people just give them scraps around town and you don't actually have to feed them or anything. We'll see, though. I'm kind of excited to see how in-depth the animal management goes. I hope we can name them and things of that nature. Okay, so the market's going to be constructed next. That needs a lot more wood planks, more firewood, yeah. I'm more of a dino guy. That's me. Okay, we got hawthorn berries there. And I think crops are ready for the next year. Or at least we're all set up. Okay, wow, log numbers are going up. Good. You think the animals only consume the imported spices? Boy, they're going to be expensive then if that's the case. I hope not. Move this house. I could have kind of built like an alleyway here, maybe. Next to the market. Or maybe we'll do it like this. Need to build the Alpo processing plant for the pets. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Okay, so they're clearing land for that marketplace to be put in there. Oh, and here comes the winter. We have some light flurries. Luckily, plenty of firewood. And winter is usually when somebody moves in. Oh, somebody must have had a baby. We're at 13 out of 28 now. Let's say babies. 11 adults and 2 adolescents. Somebody's got to have a baby. Maybe it doesn't show babies. But then again, 11 plus 2 is 13, so... Fit to work as 13 as well. Oh, the adolescents can get a hand in too? Yeah, I guess the kids got to learn some working skills, so they're probably working down at the forger. Getting a hand in down by the farm. Old MacDonald had a farm. EIO. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of logging going on. That's good. All right, the marketplace is our next step. Expand and grow. So... I'm totally tempted to build more houses, but we just don't need anything. We just need time to pass. So let's zip into the winter then. Can we go any faster than ×3? I think there's actually settings to increase your speed even further, I think. Oh yeah, you can go up to ×5 game speed, but you have to enable it in the settings there. I also have tutorials disabled, which is separate than the guided experience. Tutorials, I think, is a pop-up where there'll be some text and it'll explain how things work, but the guided experience has the objectives on the left side. So, yeah. Kids yearn for the forge, yeah, true. And then we should have some more knowledge here shortly. What, 1 month? Got 1 month to go. Building storage is full. Oh, the firewood splitter. Good. Oh, and I think that's also set to work on a maximum. So he shut down production at like maybe 275 or something. Ah, a new villager moved in. Just one, though. Well, whatever. Every set of hands is good. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, and then that wooden plank is being brought over here. So we need another 14 plus 6 stone. So we need more of those materials. I don't know if we can get stone around here. There's some over there. Okay, there's actually some out there. All right. Knowledge generated. Let's spend another one of those points. What next? Militia. Sustainable farming. Spotters. Not sure. We could also hold on to it until we get to tier 2, but let's focus on farm work. Maybe we'll do fertility next. Yeah, this game's great. We got a lot of tutorials on the channel too if you want to see on YouTube. This guided experience they have on the left side is good, but if you want to know more about some of the things we might not see today, like building castles and like fortifications and like towers and you know, how to defend against being laid to siege and things like that. I've got a lot of great videos on the channel to like show you how this one differs from all the rest. 7 people have decided to move into the village. Wonderful. Up 21. More hands in. Love it. A bustling market would help generate gold and attract new settlers. Indeed it would. That's why we're building it. So more stone, and then I think the 6 wood planks, is that half of 12? As in, like, I hope 6 of that is going directly to the place, and that's half done. We'll see. What's up, Magic Girl? Welcome back. Alright, so they're getting a hand in with the construction over here. So they're removing a lot of these trees. I like that about this game too, is that if you click to put down a building, the people will come over to cut down the trees, and then the trees they cut down aren't just like cleared, they're actually used. So it becomes wood that they'll actually either use in that construction or bring somewhere else, which is great. If you put down a building where there's stone and wood, and it requires stone and wood to make the building, it like kind of gets put into the recipe, which is good. Although my favorite thing is when they'll cut down a tree and then like directly bring it to the building. I don't know if these folks bring it to the building or if they put it to storage first and then bring it back again. I think they might bring it directly to the building. I can't remember. Okay, so how many people do we have to do odd jobs around the town? Okay, so now we got 11 people unassigned to work, which is good because we want to stack up on all those stones and things like that. I'm going to leave that stone there. That looks cool. So now our people are going to clear cut all these trees, which is good. So we can clean room for stuff. Yeah, exclamation point FF tutorials should work. Or exclamation point blueberries, was it? Anyway, there's a few playlists for Farthest Frontier on the channel. Some of it's old or outdated stuff. So just watch the latest videos from like 2026. I did a whole tutorial on all the new stuff again, which was fun. It was great to go back and like do the same tutorials, but see how the game had changed over time. I'm assuming this game is going to just continue to change more. I thought that the work they did on the free update was great. And I really do like it when developers do like a free update with then a paid DLC where it's like, here's some stuff for everybody. And then if you really like us and really like what we're doing and really like this content that you see here, here's a DLC for it. Like, nice. Okay, now we need to upgrade the town center, which requires us to get to 30 people. So we need a few more folks to move in. And then we need stone and wood. So hopefully we'll do that by the end of the year. So we've got a little extra breathing room for people to move in. Food lost to spoilage, 20 meat. Well, we could try to remedy that. Let's go ahead and build a... For food preservation, we can build a smokehouse. And that smokehouse can help to preserve the meat, both fish and regular meat. I'll build that behind the root cellar we got there. Root cellar is completely empty. Usually during the spring, that's when you have the least amount of food too. Everybody spent all winter eating and not really producing anything. You can still fish, you can still hunt. There's still ways to get certain food, but we got some good food here though. 60 meat, nothing smoked yet though, so we're gonna do that. Build a little smoker up there. Is that another group of people coming in? I think that's another group of people migrating to the city. Wow. I think that is another group of settlers. Which is awesome. Then we can get up to the next tier. Build a house back here. Yep, that's a group of settlers moving in. 9 people moving in. That's crazy. All right, now we have the 30 people, which is great. So now we can upgrade the town hall, but we need 60 wood and 30 stone. So we're just going to wait for everybody to do their thing. Okay, so now unassigned we have 19 people unassigned, but we need those people for especially getting more stone. We got a guy assigned to the smokehouse, so that's good. And that means more pull on the firewood. Well, let's go ahead and... how do I set thresholds for firewood? We should turn that up. I thought it was somewhere in this menu. Oh yeah, production halted. Minimum quota. Maximum quota, 250. Alright, so let's do 300 then. Actually, maybe we'll do 350. A lot extra breathing room for new homes in the smoke house as well. There was 8 men and 1 woman. Must be Snow White then. Ooh, crops lost to animals. What's happening over here? Oh, there they are. The doe. Deer are showing up, causing trouble. Okay, so we got to put a fence around here, and we're going to have more animals causing problems. So in order to defend against that, we can build fences. And I guess we'll build a wooden fence because, yeah. So let's actually build over here. Oh, we can build the fences at an angle, too. I'll build them square. Build something like that first. It's a big area, but it gives us room to expand for farming. And also we could build a farm over here and chicken coops and stuff, so it's a good idea to kind of dedicate the land early to farming. We'll just do that to keep the troublemakers out. It's a gated community specifically for our crops. Oh, have to fix that. Alright, so I put a fence around here and a gate too. We'll see how it goes. Keep the animals out. Okay. New knowledge point to spend. You can add the quota from the building too. Excellent. I guess we'll do sustainable farming as well. So now all those people who are free will go work on that. Oh, this is good though, because now we know there's more deer there, which means we could probably get another hunter in. We'll have the hunter guard the farms. Okay, so they're working on those farm fields over there, or the putting a fence around them. Maybe I should build another smokehouse too. Also, these are very prone to fire. He's missing meat and fish. Well, let's go ahead and work on improving that number. We'll do another hunting cabin right next door. And then let's also do a fishing shack as well. More people means we need more food. So we'll build 2 fishing shacks there. So they can go fish. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the blueberry emote in our chat and also the Big Money Masook emotes. Big Money Masook is from the game. My favorite trader who comes in. He's the guy who... I think he buys a lot of weapons and armor for a good price. Maybe it's the armor. But he's the guy who sells the spices and... he brings in the big money.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
That's right. That's how you do. That's how you know big money has arrived. The Masook is on the way. Boy, how do I build a road that looks good here? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's fine. One of my favorite things to do in this game, too, is to, like, wall off certain industries that are kind of similar. Like, you could build, like, an area just for a couple of pottery places. And, oh, I love that, too. If you build a pottery place and then, like, a firewood splitter next to it, it's like a huge industrial complex. Like, they're doing tons of, production of pottery in that they need their own on-site fire thing. Their own firewood splitter. Okay, we have yet another point. Let's see. Well, we're taking care of some of the good basics here. I think we should go for more food, though. Fish replenishment would be good, but let's do that later. Plus 2 more resources gathered per forge source. Let's do that. I also like in the game that the developers made it so that way these forger like none of these buildings really get obsolete. You know, because you always want extra stuff, but the forger eventually can be turned into growing like extra things that maybe you can't get. Like the hardest thing to get is like the medicinal roots sometimes, and then also maybe mushrooms. Those can be things you can grow when you upgrade it. Bacon Moonshine, thanks for the 21 months, man. Thank you. Let's see. Forger Shack. I want to build another one of these, but I want them to gather from maybe up there. Maybe we'll tie that in up here, another food building area. All right. We'll do that then. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, well, we just need the 60 wood now. Yeah. And 5 more stone. Oh, and 2 more people immigrated. Great. Which means we need more hooses there, bud. Town is growing fast. I wonder if I could put a road back there. Oh, some of these overlap a little bit. Try to build a road here. And then, of course, all this empty space we can fill with cobblestone and make things look more like open squares and pathways rather than just like empty space. You do want to fill all that space despite you being able to build more freely. It's more fun. And we got to get as many houses as we can under that market so we make money. To which we've already made 20 bucks. So maybe we can buy a kitty. What do you guys think we should buy first? A cat or a dog? Oh boy. Look. I don't want to split the chat up into a war, but we'll have to pick one or the other. To start with. There can only be one. Kitty or doggo? We'll have to decide at some point. Although maybe when the trader comes in, whoever it is that trades it, I'm not sure. But maybe they'll only have one or the other available. But we'll see. Okay, they're almost done with that fencing. Well, it's happening. Nice to see. Okay, we're at 42 planks. And thanks for everybody who's subscribing. Thank you very much for watching. Maybe I'll put a shrine or something behind the marketplace. They do. Oh, that does add desirability. Mm-hmm. Build a shrine there, maybe. Wiener dog is just as good as a cat when it comes to hunting rats. Really? A dachshund? Kitty can defend the village against bears. I think there are dogs that are dedicated to hunting bears. Well, and I mean foxes, and yeah, there's hunting dogs for all sorts of type of animals, I'm sure. Good for tracking. Of course, one of chat's favorite dog types is up dog. Oh, look at all the trees up there on the hill. Nice. Are those blueberries? Blueberry alert. We got blueberries. Okay, fun fact, if you didn't know, on this menu here, where it says blueberry bush, there's a yellow button right there. You can actually move the blueberry bushes. And it's really cool if you're trying to build like a... You can almost build like a vineyard looking thing. It's kind of neat. But if you plop them closer to your foragers, then they don't have to walk so far to get them. And in fact, what I like to do is I like to collect every single blueberry bush on the map when I can, and then I usually end up making almost like two, what looks like wineries, or two vineyards, which is really cool. Oh, I've noticed though that the blueberries, there's not like a way to rotate the blueberry bush. It's not locked to like a grid. Tab to rotate. No, none of that works. Interesting. Well, someone will be over to go pick that up. I have an American rat terrier that is the smallest, smaller than most rats. Really? Oh, look at this, folks. We've got 20 fish and 35 meat in storage. Okay. And I built the second smoker, but I guess we only need one for now. So we'll shut that one down. But when we bring in more fish and meat from hunting and fishing will be good. So we got room to grow. Maybe I could build another forger up here. Looks like lots of nuts and mushrooms over there. Now I could do a hunting cabin just outside this farm. Seems like we've scared the deer off now. Yeah, this game's very chill. I'm hoping the developers add more music. I'd like to see more map style. It's so good that it's just like, all right, keep, like, this is good, now keep going. Like, it's been very fun to see this game develop and release and then get a DLC and stuff. It's very nice. Not too many things about it that, like, annoy me. I think a lot of things are really fun about it. Oh, I've noticed that this is going to take gold. Let's go ahead and pause that construction for now. I want to save gold for when we trade. And harvest season's coming up, so we should get more food that way too. Okay, more wood planks. We have 2 people working at the plank store. Lit. Okay, we need more stone. So we've got 12 people now working on just randomly cutting down trees. Some of these trees are kind of small. All right, let's speed up time. We'll stand by for a bit for another point. And then knowledge points, I think the more that we get, they come in slower, and then you have to start putting more money into research, so you can buy paper or make paper and then have a little university. And there might be ways to buy tech? I can't remember. Oh, there goes another house. Boom. Nice. And then, of course, you could decorate homes. Another big mega pro tip is I would recommend, although I didn't do it here probably because of the lack of space, is if you do have the space, leave room between the houses for other decorations. You could build parks and, you know, put down trees and things. And then all the houses need desirability. And blue and purple is really good. You definitely want everything to be purple. But you can't overlap. So you can't build like a park next to a park, next to a park, next to a theater. You would then only get credit for the park and the theater. But if you want to do it, you know, for your own personal reasons to make it look nice, it's fine. Just note you won't get the full bonus for overlapping. But you could have you definitely have more than one park in your town. They just got to be spread out. Okay, we're almost there with the amount of planks we need. And then as for stone, we just need 30, so we're pretty close too. Somebody immigrated and a new baby was born. A new babby. Alright, let's go ahead and have you hunt. Okay, so we got hunters kind of overlapping around the farm and the coastline. The beach. Well, I really like how things are done in this game. This really feels like I'm playing like a version of Stronghold from long ago. Like, this is kind of like what I always wanted Stronghold to become eventually. When all the wars were over, or all the time in between building castles, this is kind of what I wanted to do. So, yeah, this is, I mean, it's almost equal part farming game as it is equal part city builder, as it is equal part, like, military game. It's very nice. A lot to love about this game. It's pretty smooth. But also, it's the type of game where I'm starting to see more and more of this, and I continue to praise it, where it's the type of game where it's allowing you to edit the settings to be more and more what you want. And this is great because, like, it's easy for the people who want to build a beautiful city and take a picture and like want kind of a more cozy experience. And then it could just be as hardcore for anybody who wants to deal with typhoid while you're also being invaded at the same time. We've had that happen before. Town on fire while you're also being like sieged while there's like a cholera outbreak, and you got to solve all those problems. So, but the sliders make it so, there's lots of possibilities and also a lot of accessibility too, which is great, because then eventually someone will be like, okay, well, I built a pretty city now, but now I want to know how to do it for real. And then they go down the rabbit hole of learning of pain, learning all about how this game can be a pain if you want it to be. I always laugh at developers who do the whole tell your own story thing. I mean, I guess that applies for some games like The Sims and other stuff like that, but I like it when it's really more just like a, hey, choose your own settings kind of thing. Like, don't do the whole tell your own story thing. I want you to tell, unless it's a city builder, which I don't think there's going to be a story. I just want to survive. But I like the sliders to make it as difficult as possible or easy. I appreciate it. Look at the rippling water. So pretty. I'm going to do more fishing over here too. So I'm putting more and more resources towards food, especially food that could be smoked. Fish and meat from deer. So now we'll have to see what happens. We might not see foxes in this run yet. I don't know how they're going to work, but that'll come when we build like a chicken coop, I think would be the biggest threat. And I think they're actually able to get over the fences, so... And I do believe in previous versions of the game, weren't bears able to just like attack your animals and stuff? Like you could have cows and the bear would just chase a cow around. I think that was a thing. But I think the thing about foxes is that they're more sly, and they can get, the fences don't matter to them. You still have to have defense of the dogs or cat. It's cool that they're both decorative and have a utility, though. I think that's pretty neat. Did I just hear somebody die? Well, there's our blueberry bushes, all back, safe and sound. Okay, we're a month away from getting another knowledge point. And we should have everything we need to upgrade the town hall. Yay! All right, let's go to level 2. So that means that next spring, we should be able to build our trading depot and get a dog or cat. I preferably would like to see a fish in a fish bowl, but the developers didn't put that in yet, but that's okay. I'm not that mad. But they did put in a bear mode, which I thought was offensive and hilarious. Okay, so let's see here. We could do another wood lore. Money's going to be important. Venting chambers. More meat production. Oh, less work? Well, that's already working pretty effectively. Let's do fish replenishment because we are octupling down on that. Do you get humans as pets in bear mode? Oh, that's a good question. Well, in bear mode, humans become like the bears and wolves. But I guess you could play... Wow. You know, actually, now that I think of it, you could play bear mode, and the bears could have cats and dogs as pets. And then you could get attacked by... And then there would be deer, and there would be wolves. Although I think... Well, actually, maybe wolves are still... Maybe they still show as wolves. I don't know, that'd be a hell of a combo though. Play the game in bear mode, but with the latest DLC. That should be a Steam achievement for the DLC. All right, now we got 5 months of food, so I think we're gonna need a lot more people moving in. Ooh, somebody was dysentery. Why would they do that? We got dysentery in the town. Do we have a well? We do not. Uh-oh. Well, there's your problem. Here's your problem right there. Guess I never got around to that. Actually, we do have a well. There is one there. Okay, we'll build 2 more. That way everybody's plenty clean. You can hear all the construction going on, all the tap, tap, tap. Looks like they're ringing a bell. That is a massive mallet, though. Big O mallet. The only thing you miss in this game is a bathhouse. Oh, you want a bathhouse in this game? I mean, that's good feedback. The developers are always listening, and I wouldn't be surprised if they threw in an update. It was like, hey, here's 5 new buildings. Have fun. That is one of my favorite things, is when a developer will just put in stuff for free because the community was just like, dude, you should do this. They're like, oh yeah, we should. I think that's happened in this game, though. I heavily believe that the bridge and a few other features have been in just because these developers could do anything. Like when you make a city builder, you could do anything. But like when you listen to community feedback, then you find out how it's different. And different can be good. All right, that's going to take a while to upgrade that town hall. But we do know big trades coming in the early years. Or in the early year, as in spring. Okay, we got crop fields standing by. Should we do more farming? We got 10 people free now. I think we should probably keep about 10 people clearing land and building and harvesting stone. Town looks pretty, though. Dysentery. That's right. So, the description for this DLC said that we can get 18 different types of, I'm assuming dog and cat, but I don't know if that's like 50-50 or 18 each. We'll have to see what that means, though. And if the dogs have different characteristics, is it like, do we get a hunting dog? Do we get... I think they might just be different colors or something. This game is cool. What's your favorite city builder type game? Well, I mean, I love all the genres, right? I love modern city builders. This one's a survival city builder. I feel like this is a little bit more interesting because you make decisions out of desperations. Like this one, increased raider activity. Wonderful. Hostile bands of raiders have been spotted roaming the outskirts of your lands. Be prepared in case they attack the settlement. Right. So now we can be attacked. So now our decisions, you know, in a modern city builder, you'd probably be more focused on taxes and policies and like highway congestion. Here you're worried about having enough food to survive, cholera not spreading through the town, and not being killed to death by raiders. Ooh, we got a problem. We don't have enough arrows for our hunting. So we need to build an archer, a Fletcher, I think it is. Resources. Fletcher building. Yeah, this makes bow and arrow. And I think crossbows too. Well, let's put them over here near our industrial sector. Maybe we'll plop it out here. Okay. And we have a new knowledge point. And we will spend that on... Ooh, disease resistance for our crops. That's a good call. Ooh, animal husbandry. Unlocks barn, chicken coop. Go. Okay, let's do animal husbandry. Later. Because I need money to be able to buy those animals, and I'll need a bit of it. Let's do... I think we should do disease resistance, yeah. I just want to make sure we can produce the most amount of fruit and vegetable. You know, it's for our advertisement policy. It's for our advertisement budget. And how are we at population? 35 out of 48. Let's add another hoose. Maybe I'll plop a couple down over here. Okay. And each of the houses, I think, has a population of, what, 4? Yeah, 4 to start with. They could be upgraded, though. But that's all down to desirability. Wow, firewood went to 131. We were at 350. I think we're having trouble still getting a lot of logs. We're desperate, man. We're trying to cut down every tree we can. I think we could build a forester. But these lands kind of have just these little tiny bushes. You already have stuff to do this weekend. When are you going to find time to play this game? This is a good time, anytime game. It's kind of why I'm playing it now, is because it's just... Because I played this one for a month straight and got so in love with the music and stuff, it's just like, we'll be playing Farthest Frontier again and again. It's just kind of one of those, like it's the perfect game kind of deal. When you're in the mood for it, it's just like, oh man, I love all these things. Not sure how things are going, like, in the modding community, though. I don't know what anybody's doing there. Oh, good. We got people making bow and arrow. So let's make, like, 5 to 1. 5 batches of arrows to every 1 bow. Get the arrow supply up. So then they mentioned the raiders coming to town, so we'll need more weapons. That's a good early weapon. Yeah, building those new houses also hurts the log supply too. There's some good wood down there though. These are better trees. Animals are still getting in there. Is the fence not complete? Unless groundhogs are in there. Well, damn, there they are. We got groundhogs, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. That's the new feature. Although it doesn't say... Oh, there it is. Okay. Groundhogs are pests that devastate crop fields if left unchecked, which, yep, they're unchecked right now. Is there a tavern? You can make a tavern in this game, yeah. I think they call it a tavern. It's a kind of an amenity. It raises desirability. Which the next thing they probably want is a school, I think. And for that we need clay and money. Oh, there's the new buildings. Oh, there it shows the DLC. You got doghouse, cat kennel, and a dog kennel. Let's take a look at these buildings first. So there's your dog kennel right there. That's new. See if we can find a flat spot to check that out. Beautiful arch right down the middle. And all the doggos go in the back. This is what we need to defend against those groundhogs. And the next thing is just a little old dog house. And then the last thing is a cat kennel. Oh. It's like Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service. Look at that. Oh, wow. It's got the cat tree in the back. No way, man. No way. That's crazy. Actually funny. Love it. There may be some other buildings too. So yeah, look at this. Even though we put a fence around this thing to defend against the deer, we're still being pestered by the groundhogs. There might also be a way to turn off groundhogs. Like if you just want the dogs and cats and don't want to deal with the groundhog thing, there might be a way to turn that off in the settings, maybe. I'm not sure. Cats would love that tree. Ugh. Do we have groundhogs there too? Oh, yep. Look at him right there. Oh, look at him. He's just eating our stuff. Oh. Can't wait to eat him back. Too bad the hunters can't really go in there and deal with them. The hunters can make traps, but I think we specifically need dogs for that. Okay, well, let's try to put down a trading depot. We need that. Does that take money? It does not. I think we'll put our trade depot kind of on this hill. Actually, we should save that for a fort or something. And maybe we'll put a trade depot here. Next to the market. Damn animals. Well, anyway, that's why I kind of went a little heavier into the foraging and stuff. Wow, look at that. 111 crops. We're getting wiped out. Those groundhogs are absolutely wiping us out. That is brutal. I can't believe little groundhogs like that are eating as much as a whole herd of cattle. Well, anyway, that's why we went fish and meat and foraging. Hey, good news though. We got 7 months of food. Look at that. 290 smoked fish, 216 smoked meat. And we're building our trade depot. We're trying to summon the Masuk. We can also build our temple too. Well, let's speed up time a little bit. And we're building more houses, and population's at 36 out of 52. Next tier, we have to get to 200 populations. So now we gotta get up to the big 200. And that means we need 20 upgraded homes too. So we gotta at least build 20 homes in the school. Can you eat the groundhogs? I don't know. We can't hunt them with the regular hunters, so I'm guessing no. We might actually need to build a graveyard soon too, unless we have one. Somebody's bound to die. Maybe we'll put the graveyard up there. I thought we had one. Cannot recall. Clay will be important, though. I think we'll need a wagon, a Wainwright, in order to do that. Shop Smart, Shop Masuk Mart. There's our wagon shop. Yeah, with the graveyard, people are just dying to get into that place. It's super popular. Okay, we're out of planks. So we're having problems with logs. We just need to clear cut every tree in the Tri-County area. It's crazy how much wood we need. That's how it goes, though. Also, are we cutting down trees here? I guess these don't count as trees. We cut down bushes. They might provide some wood. I'll leave some of those alone. Sumac over there now, too. Maybe the dogs or cats will hunt them. Yes, the groundhogs can be dealt with by, I think, dog or cat. And maybe it's the same with the foxes, too. I think realistically the dogs would take care of the foxes, but maybe they've just made it so that way if you have cats, you can use them, too, just for game purposes. Yeah, we've all seen games do crazy things before. Oh, yeah. So we're desperate for logs. 2 new villagers immigrated, and then we are at, what number? 13. All right, 13 people free to go cut down trees and stuff. And then we're waiting for one more knowledge to come in. Yo, Ty, thank you very much for the 48 months. Great you're playing this, waiting for Big Money Masuk. Me too. In order to get him, we have to build the trade depot and then upgrade it. So I don't know if he'll be swinging by today, but you can hear him coming down that road. The Masuk mobile. All right, so they are making firewood. They are making planks. We're cutting down trees. All right, we kind of just got to ride this year out now. Well, we do have over $100. That's good. When the trade depot is done, and we can start making some big trades. Big. We're going to work in Masuk Investments. Hi, I'm Big Money Masuk. Make your money work for you. In my training seminar, I'll show you the top 10 ways. No, actually 11 ways. I'll throw in a bonus secret for free. I work for you. Big Money Masuk, that may be a scam. Order now. All right, so now we need a trader to come in. Unfortunately, it's maybe a little too late for that, but we'll see. Somebody might mosey in. Usually all the trades come in definitely in the spring and late spring and early summer, but maybe mid and late summer. Maybe. Okay, boy, what do we want? More crop resistance, animal husbandry. Oh, we're gonna have to start working on the night soil person soon. Paper, Ooh, 10% higher birth rate for the town. That's good. Earlier the better on that one. Look at that baby. Oh, look at that babe. That is an elderly baby. Why does that baby have white hair? That is an elderly grandma baby. I know he's got a little beanie on, but yeah, you know, it doesn't look like, it looks like grandma. Hi, grandma. It's a baby. You think Basuk requires 2 upgrades? I think the trade depot only upgrades once, right? I mean, you technically got to upgrade the town hall to, I think, tier 3. And then you have to upgrade the trade depot, so you might be right about multiple upgrades being required. Yeah. That might be a thing. Oh, wow, we're up to 8 months of food. Let's go. Usually I never get a chance to build that smoker because we need people doing other things. Predators are attacking. Oh, oh boy. Oh, wolf. But we have our first trade in. Atka of the Iron Clan is here. And she's buying clothing, baskets. Oh, I don't even have a basket maker up. Let's do that next. She's got nothing I want to buy. And nothing I'd want to sell. Only if we had pottery, but alright. Let's do a basket maker. The basket maker is a great, super underrated building. Even I forget about it. And the basket maker makes baskets. Surprise, surprise. But the important thing about that is it says there, baskets increase the efficiency of your villagers by allowing them to carry more. So all the, I think it is willow, the basket maker can grab that stuff and make a way for people to carry more stuff, which means more productivity, especially during construction. It's very noble. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Oh, and then we got that wolf to deal with. I think people are just punching the wolf. Run, lady. Well, there's our first death.
As you wish.
There we go. Killed that damn wolf. Alright. Yeah, I suspected it. Bring out your dad. It's a dog lover. Appropriate game for you. Alright, let's build our graveyard. It's a shame, but it was bound to happen. Yeah, F in the chat. We'll build a little graveyard up here by the mountain. I think we'll maybe do a 5x5. Well, that's interesting. We click and drag the footprint for it, and then it plopped it down. Okay. That's a shame. I always hate losing people to wild animals. Bring out your dead, construct graveyard. Yep. Doing that. Is there a tannery for hides? There is, yeah. Tannery for hides. Hide is a good early trade thing, yeah. In fact, what do we have for hides? Let's see. 58, so we can turn that into... Actually, what you might want to do is hold on to your pelts and tan them, and then, on top of that, turn them into leather. And then you can make shoes at the cobbler. So let me see here. We'll need the compost yard. Basket shop's good. Tannery. And the tannery also requires water. Oh, and this building stanks bad. So you're going to want to put that far away from town. Like we may as well put that either past the farm or like on the way to the graveyard. And usually I put all the stank buildings together. So like that in the... Like the compost yard, and that in the, what's the other building? Oh, the soap maker. They make some big stink. Big stink. Alright, let's do a... 63% water bonus there. Doble. And then we'll do a tannery. Yeah. And we got 8 months to go until we have another point to spend, another credit for knowledge. Okay, so we need more planks. And we only have 8 people out cutting down wood and stuff. I want to put more people on planks, but we need more logs first, because that's going to be survival. Because of firewood. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. The tannery makes coats. You're right. They call them hide coats or something, right? So I get each of the buildings, I guess, is kind of their own tannery. Yeah. As for the cobbler, what does it say about the cobbler? Yeah, thanks for reminding me on that. Yeah, so the tannery just takes hides and tans them, but then makes a specific thing, which is coats out of that. So that's winter survival. And then there's the cobbler shop, which takes the hide. Yeah, okay. My mistake. There's not leather, but you can make leather products at these buildings specifically. Okay, 4 more people moved into town. Let's make shoes too. Shoes make some good money. We can also work to sell those. Build a school and to set this town apart from other small villages. Yep. So we'll do that too. So now the town, in my opinion, is just on autopilot for a little while we get more people moving in. We get that population closer to 100. But what I really want is just a large labor pool to go the long distance to get wood. Because more wood is needed. And let's also go scout. If we press V, we can ask some villagers to go peek and see what's at the outskirts. You just bought this game last week. Really enjoyed the building mechanics. Yeah, me too. I think it's really neat with the town building and the whole desirability. But I really like the military stuff too with building those walls. Although they got to make them walls thicker. I want some more nicer looking walls in this game that look like they could be walked down or something. But you know, maybe they got plans for something in the future. Toby, thanks for the 57 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, food's looking real nice at 7 months. Well, now the groundhogs aren't bothering us too much because we're growing... we're tilling the fields. Ooh, look at this. Alright, that's good. We won't have to work the fields as much. We can retool things. I think we're going to get weed level to 0, and then we're good. I'll reassess that when each field reaches 0-0. Okay, so we had our first potential trade last year. Or earlier this year. Now we got to think about how big things will be for big money. Sook. Like an echo, dude, when you say the guy's name. Bernard, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much. Charcoal kiln. Yeah, we're not doing any of that stuff yet. Ooh, knowledge generated, though. Things are certainly going good in the food department. We could work on the healer's house, but that needs clay. Scientific method. Wait, 15% research speed at the academy. Oh, we got to build that first. Oh, there you go. This is it. Ratting dogs. 20% work area effectiveness of rat catchers. Now, in my opinion, so now with this DLC out, it might be important for the developer maybe to have a discussion about this, where there could be maybe some confusion through the DLC and this on whether or not you can get these dogs. So here there's ratting dogs, 20% work area and effectiveness of rat catchers. And then you think to yourself, okay, do I need to buy a dog for that to be effective, like without the DLC or whatnot? I know that if you put money or your knowledge point into this perk, it will just make it 20% more effective. But it could cause some confusion with people who have the DLC or who don't have the DLC. So maybe it would be good to have a discussion about that to make it something else, but I don't know what. Or to remove that entirely and then have some other perk there, something like that. But I think that might confuse a few people, because even I was confused as to like how the ratting thing is going to work versus that. Like I'm assuming it'll work separately, like it's its own building. So it might be a good just to have a little chat and discuss what that means. All right, we have candle making. What was this one again? Firewood. What was it? Oh yeah, firewood, pottery, and linen. Oh, and soap. Okay. Soap's a good early trade. Soap and firewood. I probably wouldn't trade firewood, but pottery is definitely great. That's good for all good type of trade. What's this? 20% less work to produce planks. Oh, let's go with that. Beautiful. I don't remember seeing that one. Let's do faster plank production. Okay, so we got 11 people out there cutting down trees. Yeah. Good. Good. I agree. Oh, we got a lot of wood though. We got to get that number at the saw. What is it? The woodcutter? What's that building called? Well, maybe there's a firewood splitter in town. Maybe I should move that out of town. Where's that building? I don't remember what it looks like. Oh, there it is. It's out of town. Okay. Building storage is full. Oh, you literally live across the street from the stockyard. Let me get another person working there. Firewood's always going to be important. Get a hand in over there. What's up, Nowman? Welcome. Make sure we're cutting down trees. By the way, good idea to go over areas that you've already marked because trees can regrow. So if you want to make sure you get every morsel, they will kind of regrow a little bit. Okay, well, let's get through the winter. Gonna speed through the winter. Try to get another knowledge point. And this is also telling us our current goal. Yeah. Which is the whole education system. I love the color palette on this art like this. I don't know why. Very KCD. Village stricken with dysentery. Oh no. Okay, we got 11 people free. Two people working at the sawmill still. Oh, there's where the dysentery is right there. He lives like kind of across the street from the well. Bummer, man. Hopefully he doesn't die. So we need that healer's house for, but we need clay. And And for that, we need more planks. Let's have our people scout out over here a little bit more. Oh, there goes the winner again. Pretty. Now we'll have another trade coming in shortly, so we'll see if somebody trades animals. I think it'll be an RNG thing as to whether they trade like goats or chickens or dogs or cats or cows. And that's probably Anders Plains Rider who might trade them, but we'll see. Oh, this game's released in 1.0, yeah. We're on version 1.1... Forgot 7? More information on Steam, though. Links in the description. Wow, look at that. Iron ore over there. Ooh, villager died. Oh, that guy did die to the illness. Was it the dysentery guy? What the hell was he doing out there? Shouldn't he be at home resting? Hunter, age 20, died of dysentery. Damn, what is this? Sargon died. Damn. He gone. Sargon. Sargon, man. It's over. Damn, it's like Oregon Trail. Brutal. Yearly taxes collected. Don't want to cut down the forest too much, though. There's good stuff to salvage over there. Ooh, and some wolf dens. Okay, that's danger. Yeah, work ethic, yeah. Why the hell was he at work when he was, like, sick? It showed, like, the little medical thing over his home, so I thought, okay, he's just resting. I always thought when they were sick, they would stay home. And then there's just a chance for them to die. But a lower chance depending on other factors. But, well, we got 4 people in. But hey, here's Anders Plains Rider. Is this our guy with the cats? Oh, there it is. Right there, dogs. Ooh, he's selling those for an expensive amount. You must build a dog kennel before you can trade for dogs. Really? So a dog house wouldn't be enough? Shelter for dogs. Dogs living in the doghouse wander the nearby area to scare away pests. Dog kennel. A building for raising and caring for dogs. Dogs must be purchased from a visiting trader at a trading post. Dogs wander the settlement and scare away pests such as deer, foxes, and groundhogs. Oh, so that's perfect for like at a farm. Dogs will follow hunters and rat catchers with ratting dogs technology to improve their effectiveness. Oh, so maybe ratting dog technology has been removed from the DLC? I think there still needs to be more clarification from that, rather removed before the DLC. So that's actually cool. If you get dogs, it makes your hunters more effective. That's actually really cool. So dogs can go with the hunters and the rat catchers, so that means less disease and more food. And then also less rats means that they won't eat your food too. Shouldn't they help with hunting deer? Well, I guess what they mean is wherever you build the dog kennel, the dogs are probably going to be loud and barking and stuff. And if they see a deer, they're going to bark at it, so it'll scare them away. So just keep in mind wherever you build the dog kennel. Maybe don't build it in the forest where the deer are going to be. Maybe build it near your farms, because an added passive benefit would be that they annoy the deer or scare them. Then the cat kennel, a building for raising and caring for cats. Cats must be purchased from a visiting trader at the trading post. Cats wander the settlement in search of rats. So what about the doghouse? It does say that we need a, quote, dog shelter. You need to build a dog kennel before you trade for dogs. But can I build a dog house? Let me build the dog house and see if that, like, triggers it. I want to know if I can actually do that. I'm hoping that the doghouse counts as like a kennel, but just for one dog. And it'd be good to have it cover that whole farm. That's a good thing to get up. That's going to increase our food production. We'll see if that works. Unfortunately, though, we don't have enough money to buy a dog this time around, but we'll see. Oh. Oh. What's up, 12 Bravo? Congrats on the 5 months. Oh, we're actually getting pretty full on people, too. Let's go ahead and slow things down and build some more huses. Oh, predators are attacking where? Oh boy, a bear. Lady, you better run, whoever that is. Well, they're dead, that's who that is. Yep. Well, that sucks, but it happens. Okay, well, we're going to clear out more trees. Oh, we got 180 bucks. Now we're getting closer. Oh, it looked like he had 4 dogs for sale, too. And just as I suspected, Anders is the one to trade animals. Or at least some of them. Another person with dysentery. Come on, people, wash your hands. Oh, nobody's going to want to live near the smoker, but eventually we can move these fishing and hunting things out of here. Knowledge generated. Good. What do we got? Forging. Grain crops would be next at 2. Oh, tree regrow rate. That'd actually be very good because we're going to have a problem with wood. And I think that helps for all wood on the map. Although it also helps with orchards because when you build an orchard, I think it might help the trees initially grow. And then I think a tree is only good for so many seasons of fruit and then it has to be cut down again and replanted. All right, let's see what happens with the kennel. How many people do we have? 13? Okay, 13 unassigned. And Atka, the Iron Clan, is here. Oh wait, the doghouse is done. Alright, let's test our theory. Slow down time. Okay, so for dogs, it means... Kennel actually means kennel. Yep. Okay, so we will need to build a kennel. But I like where we put the doghouse, though. What's up, Arthur? Welcome back. Okay, so let's do a scan of what she offers. Okay, I don't think I want to trade anything just yet. The pelts would be good, but we'll wait because we can make more shoes. And that'll prevent our people from getting worms. Can a kennel hold both dogs and cats? Yeah, you have to build 2 separate kennels. But that's where they're held. So I guess we will build the dog kennel now in anticipation of dogs coming back. Although I think it'll be a few years till he comes back. But let's build the dog kennels over here where hunters are. And also it'll protect this side of the farm. Cool. Oh, good. Lots of actual decent farms back there. Tree farms, that is. Don't clear that. All right, good. It's big wood back there. Okay, now we just stand by, I guess. Review population cap settings under options. Under options. Okay. I guess it's just to let you know it's there. So now at this point in the game, knowledge is red, which means that it's going to take a while for us to get that knowledge. They're kind of advising, hey, you should build an academy, but, you know, we'll get there. Somebody is sick. Okay. Oh, villager cured. Great. Okay. Hunter coming back strong. 3 new people moving in. 3 new babies born. We're at 58 out of 60. Well, 64 is now what we got. For our population cap, new person moving, new home complete, so more people can move in. And I think I'll keep this area down there for decoration. So let's keep moving out of town. Get out of town, pal. We'll keep building another house. We need logs, though. Logs and dogs. And the kennel is almost complete. Well, at least it's got what it needs, material-wise. So there you go, new DLC structure right there. Beautiful. A temple of barky goodness. You know, it'd be cool. I don't know if this is a thing, but I wonder if there's charms or whatever they call them for dogs and stuff. It'd be cool if there was one thing you could buy. I don't know, the chew toy of Cerberus or something that lets the dogs be 10% more effective when hunting or something like that. Something silly. These devs put in some goofy, funny, silly, kooky, wacky stuff sometimes. It's none of those things actually, but it's very cool. Wow, look at the dog kennel. Cool. It's a beautiful building. Look at this. And the pupper right there. Look at that. Woof, woof. Wait, is Big Bunny with Sook there? Oh, all right. Oh. Anders Plane Rider just left. That's all right. I could jump back to when we first, like when I saved for the dog house, but that's okay. He'll be back. And we didn't have money anyway. It's fine. It's fine. The bark in. Oh my god, the dog kennel's making noise. What does the doghouse make? That's funny, you can hear the chain. So that's cool. So how many dogs can work or stay there? Okay, 12 dogs can be at the kennels, and then you can station them at these like little guard houses. So the dogs are like guards. This is like their barracks, and then these are like guard towers, but for rodents. What is that? Copy building settings. Oh, and then we could transfer dogs between. Okay, so if you have 2 dogs, they will breed. So actually, you could sell dogs as well. So you could gather a bunch of dogs together, and then have them breed, and then when a trader comes, you could, just like with I think you can sell animals and stuff. That'd be kind of cool if you were. It would be really neat in this game actually to like have horses or something, and then be able to trade them that way. And then same with dogs and cats. You can make a prized greyhound cat. Oh, predator's attacking. Bear, I bet. Yep, I knew it. That guy gonna die. Okay, let's make it so our people don't come over here anymore. Bear is just too damn dangerous. Maybe it'll be safe up there. Oh, there's wolf dens there. Oh, yeah. So we don't want to go anywhere over here. Another die to death. It's tragic, but it happens. Should send 3 hunters after the bear. Yeah, our hunters can kill the bear. But sometimes it takes them a little long to get over there. What we could do, and the hunters are like a really good thing at the start of the game to go clear out nests and dens and stuff. Oh, look at that. There's actually a salvage site there next to the wolf dens. So we could get some hunters together and go over there, but let's do that when we get the dogs. Let's try to get some dogs and then assign them to hunters to make them more powerful. The east side is super dangerous. We got bears and wolves and stuff over there. Damn. Hunter's actually... Oh, the bear's on the run. Hunter did come over there.
Okay, then.
And was helping out. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the dogs on a big hunting excursion for wolves and bears. Let's try to do that. That might be quite fun. We'll need more money, but we can try to make it work. Okay, we can raise desirability. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. Let's just do the regular houses. Okay. Yeah. I guess the dogs will also protect the hunters too, because if they go, you can hunt boar in this game, and the boar usually, they're aggressive, but usually neutral, but then they can snap and they can definitely kill somebody. Just not as likely as a wolf or a bear. But once they got the taste for blood, they're locked in. We got lots of trees to cut down. And how many people do we have on that now? 14, not bad, not bad. If they have a bear mode in this game, I guess for people with the DLC, it'd be fun if they put in a cat mode or a dog mode, where all your people will just be cats and dogs. It'd be hilarious to see a cat pushing a wheelbarrow or building a house. I mean, kind of funny right there. Ah, another beautiful autumn. 2 people immigrated into the town, 4 new babies born. Beautiful. I love... Dude, the autumn rain in this game needs its own award category. It'd be like, and winner of the Farthest Frontier's Autumn Rain and Leaves and Sound Effect and Vibe. And the nominees are Farthest Frontier. And the winner is Expedition 33. Oh, Farthest Frontier. Say, oh yeah, hell yeah. The autumn in this game is a hell of a vibe. I love it. There's certain games where like they're locked into autumn all the time, like SnowRunner. There's like a million autumn maps for SnowRunner, and it's just like chef's kiss every time. Okay, now they want us to construct a compost yard, which is good because that'll also help with farming. So we can put it near the farm. And then up on this hill, that's where I want to put like a barracks or something. So night soil, huh? We could build a road that goes around Mya. In fact, let's build a road that goes to that rock. We'll build a pathway this way. Was that too long? Oh. There we go. And then we'll do night soil up there somewhere. Oof, yep. But we want it close to the farm so they can use it. So Stank Industries up there. The problem with logging in the winter is poison ivy is hard to detect. Really? Does poison ivy stay around in the winter? Damn, I never knew. Boy, I had plenty of that as a kid, though. Poison ivy, mosquito bites, skin knees, you know. Certainly had a lot more scrapes and bruises. Now they're emotional. And now it's all about the emotional damage. Wow, we've almost clear cut like every tree, dude. Okay, well, the good news is we're making like 11 gold a month, so we should have enough hopefully soon to buy them doggos, but also we might have some stuff to trade, so maybe this time around we'll do the cobbler shoes. I really want to do pottery, but that's a little bit more of a commitment. So I got to build the wagon and the mine. I got to do a couple, 2-3 things to get that done. Soap shop would be nice, though. Actually, a good, easy business right there. And that just takes herbs. And what else? Maybe we should do 2 of them. Be a good export. Oh, it takes tallow as well. So it's basically animal fat plus firewood plus herbs. Maybe I can build another one up there. Good for export. Also, the soap helps to, you know, increase our hygiene, so even better for getting rid of germs and less died to deaths. Forester is needed. Yeah, I think we do a forester if we build a tier 2 shelter or something like that. But, well, our main focus today is to try to get those dogs. I want to show off the new DLC and get ourselves a dog. We don't have a dog yet, but we're definitely on our way. And I think the grind is worth it. Poison ivy is worse in the winter. They don't have any leaves on the vines. Still has the oils on them. Oh, really? I see. Compost yard complete. And somebody's assigned there. Good. Alright, so they'll pick up night soil from the town and then store it. And then when it's ready, they'll drop it off at the farms for extra fertility. A hint of extra fertility. A smidge. Bum, 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 bum. You want a big DLC with lots of new content? You'd happily pay 3 times the actual price? Yeah, what I'm hoping is that this is a little test to see if the community would be interested in DLC content. And no better way to do that than tugging on people's heartstrings with dogs and cats. And their really true love, Farthest Frontier itself. But what I'd really like to see is if this is received well, then we do get that big DLC. So I'm very excited for what could be next. Like, it could be anything. What up, Katayanka? 3 people moving in. They said the full expansion pack will be released next year. Good. Now that you mention that, I think I did hear that they're working on other things, but this could be just something to hold you over. Let's see. So we could build another... Yeah, we should probably build another well up here. Takes about a year for the oils and poison ivy to break down. Really? Damn, chat's got all these poison ivy facts. What's up? That's an interesting thing to talk about. All right, 3 more homes going down there. And these should all hopefully be within range of the market. They're not. Okay. But that just means we have to build another market at some point. Or what we can do is we can build these houses for now and then... later move the food production stuff like up here maybe, and then put that all into housing. Oh, dogs can get poison ivy on their coats? Really? Okay, let's move our things around a little bit. So let's put, actually, you know what, a good idea, we could put the cellar over there. The root cellar near the farm. We're gonna start moving some stuff around. Let's build a hunting area up here then. So we'll do hunting and like smoking of the meats. Do like a big hunting complex up there. Big old hunting lodge up there. Wait, where'd those footprints go? Oh, they're there. Okay. Now making way for homes. Look, we can try to scoot a couple of those down there. Man, this town is going to be 100% locally sourced organic. Grass-fed. Wow, food went from 2 to 6 just there. I was looking at it as it jumped massively. Wow. Oh, you're having some lag sometimes with this game? Now, there might be some good help on Steam for that. Some people having trouble. I've never really... At the beginning when this game first came out, when you would get a population quite large, there would be a problem. But I haven't, in the very longest of time, had any issues with this game. With building a big O city. There they are. Oh, they got cats. All right. So, Beldar the Peddler has cats for sale. Cats sell for $2.17. Oh, the price is down. Well, we can try to build a cat kennel, too. We'll build them both for chat. Cat kennel. Cats will be good for the, catching rats. And maybe we'll put that... somewhere away from the dogs, maybe. Oh, you know what? They'll like it over here, all the fish. Yeah. There won't be any trouble with that at all. But they'll get local, you know, access to locally sourced fresh fish. So that'll be good. Okay, I'm going to move these houses closer to the influence of the market. Now we could squeeze another house over there. Okay, so then there'll just be one house that's kind of out of the area of influence. But we could try to put them over there. Oh, there's deer. Soap shop, yeah, we're gonna be selling so much soap. We're gonna have to go into the future and sell soap online too. Ooh, 5 villagers immigrated. Boy, we're on our way to 100. We're on our way to the hundo. Oh, and we have a new knowledge point. So where do we spend that? Maybe even faster tree regrowth. Yeah, let's do that because wood is gonna be everything. Okay, so we're building the cat building. Well, I got another point to spend. Well, we could start thinking about farming now. We could build a barn in anticipation of next year to try to get animals. Let's build a barn too. Man, food is going well. It'll look nice, that's for sure. And then the nice thing is, too, if we leave these fields around here blank, we can have all the cattle go here and eat. Actually, what we should do is a chicken coop. Oh, we're being attacked. Raiders are coming in. We have no security. I gotta save. I want to build towers, but we need to save all of our money for dogs and cats. Let's also do a chicken coop, which is there. Oh, the chicken coop also, you want to fence that off separately. The cattle could all graze around. Oh, super high fertility. Great. Wait, is that just for chicken, though? Oh, yeah, even for cows. Oh, great fertility. We'll just build the barn first, and then we can always move it. And the same with the coop. Let's plop that down. So for the chicken coop, you do want to leave, you know, some area for them. So what I could do is maybe build a fence here, and then just extend it up this way. Enemies may come to raid us, and they may take our money. The Fletcher is fully stocked of bow and arrow. Alright, well, let's do a 1-to-1 now. Okay, so we're going to be attacked. I swear if they burn down the frickin' cat kennel, I'm going to go to IKEA and buy a desk and then assemble it and then flip it over. I swear. I'm going to do it. Oh god, that's kind of a raid there. Okay. Anything we want to buy? We're almost ready to sell things like soap. I think candles might be next. Good amount of shoes to sell. And hide coats. We could buy pottery for $387. I thought I could buy lower from him and sell to her at a higher price, but you can do that, but just not this time. Unleash the Hunter Archer spam. Yeah. Well, we could actually do that. Let's see if we can fight them off with the hunters.
Yes.
Right, Ivala. And
Need something?
Bellany. And oh, there's another hunter here. Rena. I guess ladies had to take over the hunting because all the guys died from every dude. All their husbands died of dysentery, and then they had to take over their jobs. Hey, so sorry about your husband, but we will starve if you don't get a hand in. So get a hand in.
Hello there?
Okay, so I want to get all the hunters.
Work to be done?
Trolling. Damn, they shoot back.
Hello there.
Oh, if we had a dog, I wonder how that would affect things.
Yes.
Beat his ass, ladies. Oh, damn, they killed a man. Here we go. It's with the Sladies. Let's go, Sladies. Sladies Raiders. Oh, yeah. Lady snipers. Bob and weave, ladies. Bob and weaves. We might be able to stop them on the way out. We gotta kill their archer. Oh, you guys leaving now? Oh, that's interesting. Pillaged. I don't think about that. We're gonna kill every pillager on the way out. Get them, ladies. Kill that guy on the way out. Villager has died. Where? Oh, succumbed to an illness. Now they raided and took stuff from us. And this guy's dropping it. Look at this. The ladies are going out and kicking ass. What a confusing story that would be. Yeah, so we showed up to this village to raid it, and then these three ladies shot at us, and then we kind of like followed them around. And then, anyway, half our people didn't come back, and we didn't bring anything back either. I think they were stabbed to death. Look at this. Death by 1,000 cuts. Oh, reinforcements have arrived. Dude, we're building a statue for the Sladies.
Aye.
Nice. Most dangerous game. Kill 10 raiders with a hunter in a single settlement. What? I got a Steam achievement for that. Hell yeah. All right. Well, now they got to go back and get stocked up on arrows. But all right, well, our town's money got stolen, but it's sitting on the map somewhere, so our people will go pick that up. We have no cash, but they'll go get it. I saw the money fall on the ground. That is awesome. Well done. Very cool. Very cool. All right, well, to speed up time, successful raid. We successfully defended. I've never seen anything like that before. Hide the bars of gold under the bars of soap. Good idea. Okay, so we're gonna get more logs, more planks. Oh, I should get another person hired here to move stuff faster. Slot disabled. There we go. All right. So we'll have some things to trade, then hopefully some more soap to trade too. Oh, money's back in at 303. Nice. So now, I guess man's best friend is not dogs. It's the ladies. Ladies went out and kicked ass of the whole village, avenging their husbands all got killed by dysentery and bears, and they took it out on raiders. Like, hell yeah, warrior culture. Let's go. Legend. Very good. More houses under the market influence. Oh, cholera now? Well, I mean, we're getting soap, so 14 people moving in. Damn, these are all people who saw what just happened. Hey man, we heard about we heard about what happened, brother. Hey, we want to come on in. Well, they want me to give people. Oh yeah, we got 32 people like kind of unemployed. Well, not really, but we still don't have enough logs, so we need everybody out cutting wood, brother. I guess maybe what I'll do is build a road up into the forest so they can like maybe follow it to go log or something. Fast way there and back. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Tea time. All right, let's see. Oh, infantry. Oh, military tab. Infantry and cavalry. Okay. And coal. Wait, how much coal is that? Oh, it's 6,000? Okay. Wow, 18,000 iron ore next to another 8. Is that another 18? 18,192. Wait, is that two of one the same? Oh yeah, these are both 18,192. Iron ore. Okay, 10,000. Wow, okay. So there's like 20,000, basically. 20,000, 20,000, then another 10,000. Wow. Okay, if we wanted to do blacksmithing, we would be locked in. Just don't. Thank you very much for the follow. Thanks, guys, for following and subbing. Thank you for the support. Oh man, we need more logs, man. Oh, nice forest down there. Okay, maybe we should make a road going down that way. Okay, so I'm going to go cut down all these trees. There's probably a wolf nest den down here or something, so let's start scanning. One ping only facility, except we're sending like 5 or 6. Evening from the old country? Well, welcome. Okay, so we need more money maybe, but we just need another dice roll coming. So we've seen Atka's come here a few times, Anders once, Beldar once. We're probably going to see that one guy. I think he comes at the tier 1. The one who's, he's like wearing armor and he's kind of got his hand out like this. I forget the guy's name. I don't remember. But we'll see. Increase builder allocation 4 to 10. Oh, they want me to... Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want more builders. I want more materials. So cut down a tree. A tree. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, Torv the Butcher, and then Lethros of... Is it Cardell? Yeah, that guy. Torv, I kind of forgot about him. He sells questionable meats at acceptable prices, which I assume is why they're probably questionable meats. Well, the farm looks nice at least. Oh yeah, we need 180 for the barn, 35 more for the chicken coops. To be fair, I'm kind of building a lot of stuff. But let's prioritize that building. It's only got 2 planks remaining. And then let's add 2 more people to the logging camp, and then What is all that? Oh, blueberry bushes. Nice. I'll probably move those again. Bom, bom, bom. And Mustanged. Thank you very much for the follow. All right, we got to get those dogs, man. All right, next spring. Next spring, that's when we're gonna see them, right? Next spring, we're gonna channel the energy and the vibes. Bum, 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 bum. Hmm. 94 to 96. Oh yeah, well, we're building one more house. So that's good. That'll need a few more stones. Oh, good. The cat kennel is ready. Funny. Okay, now what about the cat? What does it look like close up? It kind of reminds me of the building of the upgraded logging cat, the upgraded firewood splitter. Oh, look at the food bowls out there too. That's funny. Cats are to hunt for rats. Yeah, per the description, cats wander the settlement in search of rats. So they're almost like a special. I don't see like a range for them. So I guess this is like the rat catcher, but extreme. Like the cats can go anywhere. So I guess maybe if you build a cat kennel and get some cats, and if you build a dog kennel and get some dogs, it increases the hunting. They'll hunt rodents and such like groundhogs and, well, also foxes, and then also they seem to go after rats without having to build that ratting thing. Although I guess if you've already got a pre-existing city with that already in there, they'll just add to that. They'll just add more. Oh, building on fire. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's buffing out. It's buffing out. Oh boy. Okay. Well, there we go. We have 8. Okay, 8 planks. Yeah, all right. The barn's going to take like an entire year to build at this rate. But the nice thing is log numbers are going way up. So I'm going to add 2 more people to the logging the saw pit. And then Wow. All these cats, man. No dogs. All right, I guess I'll increase builder allocation just to get them to cool off. There we go. I don't think we need more than 4. It's fine. All right, plenty of firewood, plenty of housing. Housing at 104 now. So now hopefully we have enough money to buy a dog and enough money to buy a cat. But we'll start with a dog. I don't want to get groundhogs again. Oh, that road's kind of built at an angle. Well, I guess we'll build another big O field there. Maybe we can extend this pre-existing one and just alternate crops or something. More babies born. Wow. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe a house there. Oh yeah, that'll work. Oh, that village looks really nice. Could be better. We could do a little more work in the old decor department, but you know. Bloop, bloop. All right, now we sit through winter and hopefully have ourselves a nice day. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, the soap shop number 2 we got to build too. Oh, we can employ up to 4 people there? Oh. And surprisingly, but also unfortunately, we can only have, what, one person hunting, which is like, you can't have two? Maybe you can upgrade the hunter and have two. I can't remember. Ooh, wait a minute. There's I didn't even I built a road all the way up to this thing. There's a salvage there. Look at that. Salvage will get us like gold and food, maybe clothes, stuff like that. 40 mushrooms spoiled. Oh. Damn, the town looks really cool. All right. We got to hope for a trader this year. We got to get a trader this year that has cats or dogs. Preferably the dogs for the hunters, so that makes more food, which means more people. That's the way I see that translating. I don't think we have much of a problem with rats at the moment, but it will be a problem. And we got more people hunting. Farming. Oh yeah, we should move this out of town too. I guess over here. No problem with rats. This ain't no Applebee's. That's right.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too about them rats. But where's our Applebee's drop? Applebee's has rats. Found a whole rat. Wait, that's Rose. It's rats.
Applebee's has rats! I found a whole rat in my Cobb salad!
All right, cool. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, wow. Oh, wait. Our boy is here. Hey, that's the guy. Oh, 410. Oh, dog price is up, but it's worth every penny. Okay, let's buy a doggo. I need to get gold over there. Okay. But we can also trade goods with this guy. No, he won't buy anything yet. Hopefully we can get somebody else working here. Oh, that's cool. We got 4 people working there, and 4 people are working on the soap. Nice. All right, we're gonna buy our first doggo. And first dog unlocked. Wait, how do I buy one? One, okay. All right, sweet. And then we can tell them where to go. So 12 of them could be here at the kennel. Lack of food. Okay, we'll have to get somebody working there. So the dogs do need food at their... Oh, nice. Guarding territory. Oh, look at that. Okay, the dogs do need food at their base. We'll put 2 people there to stock it up real quick. There he is. Dog. Oh yeah, he just wants food, I guess. Probably meat. Bring some meat over. But don't worry, he can have all the groundhogs he wants. And we could also assign him to that little guard post there, but it's fine. Oh, actually, I think he's already assigned. Oh yeah, okay, so he got auto-assigned to this kennel here. Sweet. Alright, so he's guarding against any sort of groundhogs that'll come around now. Yeah, there's rabies in the game, yep. Rabies and typhoid and all sorts of nastiness. Okay, so we got a doggo. Can the dogs get infected with rabies? I don't think so. I'm not sure, actually. I don't think so. And I say that because I don't think any of the... like, if you get cows, I don't think cows and chickens and stuff get diseases. Oh, yeah. Got to assign that. Okay, so let's get rid of the weed level. I think we'll just do this for like 3 years. It's kind of a big field. Probably won't take that long, but it's all good. Wolves can give them rabies. Can the dogs actually... Can animals die of that stuff? I guess I haven't had that happen in all my playthroughs of the other animals, but if it affects dogs and cats, that's bad. Okay, set grazing area. I guess there for the cows for now. Well, we're going to have nobody assigned there. We have no cows. And I don't think we have enough money for cows. This is something we can do in the future. But now that we got the barn done, good. Very good. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, artificial selection. Boy, I don't know where we could go here. Well, we could put more into animals. Taxation, more money would be good too. Yeah, let's do that. More money would be great. And then that way we can buy more pets. Bum, bum. What's up, Stone N? Yeah, you can see that playthrough on our channel. It's on YouTube. Oh. Wait, click? No. Yeah, harvest. Okay, we're good. That was a little risky there. All right, we got to get a kitty. Hopefully Beldar pulls up. We might not be able to get a cat, but... Oh, well, look at this. Ooh, Ooh, a tome of knowledge. Oh, good. Free research. 30 clothing. Holy crap. 96 pottery. 3 weapons, a bunch of tools, some free money. Wow. I think, unfortunately, that stuff has to be brought over little by little. Some of it. Some things you get right away. All right, well, a tome of knowledge is great. Let's go for the nursing then. And start putting time into the harvesting of clay. Wait, how do we get clay? Oh, I have to unlock that in tech, don't I? Oh, damn it. Oh, no. We just need to build a wagon shop. Okay. So now we build the wagon shop. Which is probably under storage? Yes, okay. Alright, so we'll build the wagon shop up here. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then, well, that has to be built first, then I can do the clay mining, which will take a while. Well, no kitty, but we got a doggo. But we can get cats anytime. You know what'd be kind of cool is if we could find cats out in the wild, too. Like if there was a way to maybe tame cats and dogs. But... or maybe get them from like a cache, but... be kind of weird. Because you can't get like cows and dogs and chickens that way. And we're building the chicken coop there, and... greens, right? Okay. Wow, yeah, right. Oh, 108 now. We can go maxed out. Okay. Yeah, we have the cat house. So we have a kennel here for the kitties. And we got one for the doggos over here. And then we got a doggo. We bought one. And he's patrolling for groundhogs. So that way the year will always be... something. However that works. Yeah, there's great potential at this farm. The cool thing is we're going to put some other fields in here. I can see where things are going to go, but we've already kind of cordoned off some area for that. But everything in this game is an exponential improvement. You can't do everything at once, otherwise you just run out of labor. Yeah, the cats will get mice too. There's also a way to, you got your rat catcher, and then you can get ratting dogs, which also apparently lets the dogs work for the rat catcher as well as the cats. I don't know. There does seem to be a little crossover on certain things, but it's pretty cool. No kitty today, but... we had one cat show up, but we didn't have the thing built, and same with the dog earlier. But next year we'll probably get another one. We'll have to speed through the winter. So I think the trader for cats is Beldar. And I think the trader for dogs is Anders Plains Rider. So yeah. Good times. And then we got the little doghouse there. And then, yeah, so now there's foxes that can attack your farm fields. Then there's foxes that attack the farm fields. Foxes that'll attack your livestock. Groundhogs that'll attack your farm fields. And then dogs and cats. And then apparently the dogs will also go hunting, which is cool as well. You had a Chihuahua that was a great rat catcher. Damn. Crazy. Crazy. All right, our town actually grew really nicely here in Florida. I get Florida town. It's crazy. Maybe it's a big heart because I love this game. Oh, it's like a big heart. Oh. All right, guys, the link for this one is down below in the description. The Cats and Dog DLC is out today for Farthest Frontier. You can check it out on Steam or wherever. And also, the update came out a little while ago, too, for this free building that you see. So if you haven't played Farthest Frontier in a while, there is a new way to play kind of more freely that way. And it might make it more interesting for those of you who like to build, like, rounded cities or what have you. So we'll save things here. So we got a dog, our first dog. First doggo. Very nice. Cool. All right, guys, that's all the time we have today for Farthest Frontier as well. So thanks again for them to sponsor today's stream and show off their first DLC. And chat reminded me there is more DLC coming for Farthest Frontier, although I don't know what it is, but I would hope it's something more towards building and like, of course this DLC had building as well with the new buildings, but I want something related to like, towers and castles and bridges and churches and temple, like big, cool buildings, stuff we've always wanted. We'll see what happens. Anyway, speaking of building, we're going to jump back into another big new game for today, some Subnautica 2. Continue on with the gang. So thank you very much, everybody, for subbing and following and watching and hanging out. Farthest Frontier is probably one of my favorite builder games of all time, really. In terms of city builders, it's like in the top... Well, it's in the top echelon. I don't know where I would place it, but it's definitely one of those games where it's like, oh, new update? I'm in. So, all right, I'll see you in a minute for our next Big O stream. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and thanks to them for sponsoring. Let's get into some Subnautica 2 in just a minute. Here we go.